Hey, Maddie here. Beautiful lighting, it's in a new place. So just setting up the studio setup still and the light reflecting back and here and forth. That's amazing. But today's topic is going to be the most definitely an amazing topic. The reason because wherever you are in your life in terms of your financial career or finance or business, anything, are you leveraging or or are you still letting others to leverage? Yeah, drop in the comment below. Are you leveraging or you're still letting others to leverage? You know, if you can't understand this question, that is itself is a sign for you that you must get to know what you don't know. I'm going to give you a bit of a difference here. It's going to be a really not only an insight, it's going to be an eye opener for you, and it's going to definitely change your perspective. The most important difference between the average and the poor, or the poor and the average, is poor spend their money, average make earn money to pay their bills. And the important difference between the average and the rich is average will be earning money to pay the bills just enough, just to over broke, and whereas the rich will be having money but not the freedom. Both rich, average, and poor, when they stop working, money stops flowing, so they will not be having a freedom of lifestyle. Whereas the one of the main important difference between the wealth when compared to the rich, average, and poor, you know what is that? Any idea? Leverage. Leverage is what is one of the main topmost or only difference between the wealth and rest of others, rich, average, and poor. That is why those who leverage are only 3% in the world, where they are living the complete different lifestyle which you are not even aware about. And in fact, I was that too in your shoes. I wasn't even aware about it. It's a complete earning income model. I'm going to give you a bit of an other insight as well, which is going to really blow your mind. Instead of explaining about what is leverage and other things like which I have done so many episodes before, so many live sessions and so many reels and so many insights I've given enough information. I can give so many things as well in future too, because that's what I'm inspired, because my vision is not only me making money, my vision is not only me living with kind of freedom, but also my vision is to make other parents who are determined to walk the talk, to live their complete freedom of lifestyle, to be with their family. Because you know what, our kids deserve us, the fullest of us, not the leftover of us. Get it? So coming back to here, I'm going to give you what actually is, because when I give you an example, that gives an idea. Oh, this is what leverage income is. Oh my god, I can understand how far I got leverage. I let others to leverage me. That is where you realize. Okay, it's going to really mind blow you. Make a make a note. Have a pen and paper ready. Ready? Okay, this is one of the statistical information. I'm going to bring it to you. All you know about Visa, right? The card, the Visa card. The Visa in 2024. This is just a statistical information, one and only from the last year to 2024. Visa made 39.4 billions, not one or two, man. 39.4 billions, and it's not owning any bank. It's not owning no banks all around the world. Visa, the company Visa. Similarly, Spotify. Oh, you know about Spotify, right? The music. Dick, 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 dick. I used to know Spotify as music, but later on I just got into more of listening to the podcast and other things. So if you haven't listening, if you're not listening to the podcast in Spotify, you must. And also recently with the what's called as a premium membership, You can also access to the most beautiful self-development financial literacy books through Spotify. Amazing it is. So anyway, coming back to the point, Spotify made 17 point, how many? 17.2 billion last year, and it is not owning any music. It is not owning any music. Do you know that? And I'm going to give two more examples. Expedia, you know about Expedia, right? Expedia has made $13.7 billion, and it's not owning any hotels around the world. Not even one. Likewise, Lyft, a car advertising company, has made 5.7 billion last year in 1 year itself, which owns no cars, no car companies. Isn't it mind-blowing? Can you understand what does leverage mean? Visa, Spotify, Expedia, Lyft, who earned, who made billions and billions just by leveraging outside. Get this? You get this? Leveraging. So it means, in a simple term, all we know, majority of us know based on the school, what we have studied and other things like that, what we know is, oh, time is money. You must work hard for money. And even when you start a business, we rely on the multiple stream of income to hustle, and we wear a badge of honor, working hard. My thing is working hard. I'm really working hard. I'm sacrificing for my family. I'm working hard for my family. I'm working hard to make money. You really have the badge of honor. You know what is the reason why you can't stop working? And if you stop working, money is not getting produced, because you are just making a linear income. The reason, because of the belief that has been injected into you to rely on time is money, and to appreciate and be proud of yourself. Oh, I'm working hard. All these four companies are just leveraging. Get it? That is where they stand out, become wealthy, not just rich, not just average, not just poor. Leveraging is the most important thing. When you make a leverage income, it is not tied up to the time. Linear income, where your income is always tied up to the time based on when you show up, how you show up, based on your active presence, physical presence. Many people glamorize themselves as entrepreneurs, but they can't step out of their business, which they own, even for 30 days, even for 3 months, because they have to show up in order to earn or make money. That is not leveraging. That is again another trap. Get it in your mind. Leveraging is where you detach the time and the money by using a leveraging a system with automation, like Spotify or Visa. They have a system with automation, OPT, other people's time, other people's money. For example, you are working for some company, right? Or you, what your boss is doing, he is leveraging you. He is leveraging your time, other people's time. Think this in mind. So the point here coming to here is, if you let others to leverage you, you will always be working for money, for a Mickey Mouse income, which is a linear income, which is a time-tied income, because you will be in income trap, just over broke, just enough to pay your bills and struggle to make the ends meet, still based on the cost of living, increased cost of living, increased interest. Rather, the moment you open-mindedly learn about the real, what is money for, instead of working for money, how to make the money to work, What all that I can leverage in order to make the money to work, irrespective of the time that I spend. Rather, I can put my time to the most productive side with my family or for myself, for my passion, for my purpose, for my vision, to create a legacy, not in terms of money, to be with your family. If you're open minded towards it, that is where you see, oh, this is what is called as leverage. Is it the way to do that? I'm not saying it is the smartest or smart way. You don't need to be smart. You don't need to be a tech savvy to have to leverage the system with automation. But as long as you're determined, open-mindedly to learn about the finance and ditch whatever that belief that you're holding on to so far, in saying time is not money, time is life, and showing up for yourself authentically and vulnerably and stepping forward to step up and level up in your life, that is where you see, oh, this is what is leverage income. I can make uncapped leverage income. That is where you'll be living a complete freedom lifestyle with the time freedom to spend with your family for a purpose. And that is where you find yourself, instead of scattering your focus to multiple streams, just focus on one first. Achieve that cash flow first. Achieve that time freedom first. I'm going to talk about the differently the topic separately. And then diversify that into whatever the passion in different business or in property or in capital growth or in stocks or in shares. You got the point. You got the point. Right? As I promised you, definitely now you would have changed your perspective. Now you are seeing what you haven't seen before. Yeah. Knowing without doing anything is not knowing. Get this done. Get it. And moreover, if you go and discuss with people who doesn't have any idea about it, what they say, oh no, it's not going to be like that, you must work hard. It's something like, you want to make, you say for example, you want to build a six pack, and you go and ask a person who doesn't even turn up to the gym, do you get a six pack? Not at all, right? It's a very simple example. Yeah. Likewise, ask people who aware about it, who are using a blueprint business strategy where you can scale and duplicate, learn and make money at the same time to make the money to work and make an uncapped leverage income. That is where the life exactly starts, even for you. And I can do it. You can do by all means, by any means. Are you open-minded? If you're, just drop in the comment below, leverage. Let's go from there to live your life to the fullest, which you deserve. We succeed together. Cheers. Bye.